This must be a record. No pun intended. This is basically what I'm trying to do here is was kicked off by the good doctor himself. A resolution video. I'm not really keen on the concept of the New Year's resolution, but past couple of years I've done like something record related. Of course I didn't complete it because they're ongoing. Like last year it was Numero Group, which I did get quite a few, as you saw a couple of videos ago. Year before it was Sonic Youth, which I do have. It's probably the most records by an individual artist that I have is by Sonic Youth. Maybe a little bit more in Rolling Stones, but basically I just wanted to say like what I want to do this year. You know what some of my goals are. Just to get it on video and out in the public so I don't, you know, procrastinate and fuck off and not do it. Some of this stuff I'm going to talk about I started last year, but it's a continuation. And one of the things, a couple of the things is something that I am preparing for. Reading is probably number one for me, and I just want to show you some of the books I have. I've read some of these, but I just want to show off some books, okay? I'm getting into the whole Portlandy thing, you know, this new homesteading movement. Even though I don't really have a home of my own, I am one of 6 residents in this household. And I have talked about getting my own place, but I'm beginning to think that that's going to be more and more impossible, especially on my budget. Portland is very popular as far as destinations go for people to move. A lot of people here, and as a result, rents have skyrocketed over the past 2 years. And if I want to maintain my lifestyle, I might have to remain here until I find at least, you know, one person to move in with, perhaps a lady. But, you know, that quest continues. This is one of the books made by hand by Mark Frauenfelder. Recently, it featured on a podcast. I don't know if you guys read the website, The Art of Manliness. Really good website. Lots of wisdom and such. But yeah, this guy is he's one of the editors to Make magazine. And this is just a little kind of, says right there, adventures in the world of do-it-yourself. So I'm going to try to do more things myself this year. He talks about keeping chickens. I can't do that here. Bees, can't do that here. And then fermenting his own stuff, which I am going to try here. But yeah, I pick up Mick magazine from time to time. There's a lot of cool little projects in there to do at home. So really good little book. I mean, it didn't take long. This was a holiday thing. You know, you guys know David Sedaris, I hope. Holidays on Ice. It's a collection of his Christmas-related stories. So, those are a couple of his books. Naked and Barrel Fever. Really good humorist. Started reading this finally. Recombo DNA, the story of Devo, or how the 60s became the 80s. This really concentrates on before they became popular so far, which I like that point of view. Right now, they're all at Kent State. You guys are keeping up. Finished this one in the Company of Crows and Ravens by John M. Marsluff and Tony Engel. Really interesting book. I have a unrational, crippling fear of birds, so this is helping me deal with it. It's not really, I mean, I'm not afraid of crows and ravens. I'm fascinated fascinated with them as social creatures, and this really is a good book that touches on that. And yeah, it's more small birds like hummingbirds and sparrows and shit. Freak me the fuck out. I love Stephen Colbert. He's one of my number one sources for news. Maybe that's why this country's so fucked up. There's these two monsters. One of them I got used. But I don't know if you guys know a lot about Mark Twain. But he's one of my favorite authors. And this is his autobiography. There's one more volume coming out. I started on volume 1. This is basically his instructions were to not release it until 100 years after his death, which they started doing. They started doing in 2010 with this one. I am not even into the autobiography yet, and I'm probably 100 some odd pages in. There's mounds of shit. Not shit, but like papers, letters, all that this the Mark Twain Society has spent years putting together to these books, and they're really, really comprehensive books. So it'll be really fun to get into that. And then I picked up this little one, Real Food Fermentation. And there's a better book on fermentation out there, but I wanted to kind of dip my toes in it. And find out about it. I'm going to try to make sauerkraut, yogurt, creme fraiche, and kimchi. And I want to make ginger ale too. But yeah, you know, I'm getting older. I want to start treating my body a little bit better, I guess. I don't really like exercising that much. I do a lot of physical stuff at work. I'm lifting like thousands of pounds every day. I sweat and all that. So I don't really get cardio per se, but it's 2014. There's no reason to run. And then another thing I'm going to be doing is learning to carve. Last summer, I picked up some stuff. I've got books on it too. I didn't bring those up, but I picked up these carving knives. These are Mura knives. They're Swedish carving knives. Swedes make great carving equipment for wood carving. It's very traditional there, as you guys may know. And I'm going to learn how to carve first spoons and then bowls and oh shoot, what are those things called? Kukusks? Maybe? It's like a wooden like bowl cup combo. It's got a little handle that goes over your hand. It's about that big. You can put soup in it. So yeah, wood carving. Imagine that. That's one of the things I want to get, dive deeper into this year. And start creating things, because I'm not sure if I'll ever play music again at this point. I want to, but I want to do other stuff to enrich myself. Record-wise, I don't really have any resolutions. The only one that I want to keep this year is sending out more VCLT. It's one thing I didn't do too much last year, and I want to remedy that this year. So expect VCLT, people. Expect it. It's gonna come. Other than that, it'd be nice to kiss women and continue to be successful in other avenues. Yeah, I think that's all I really want to do this year. I'd like to get a car. So yeah, I've been researching the auto loan thing. Yeah, I'd like to get a Subaru Forester. I'm 35. I hope you guys kind of like that little jumble of resolutionary mumbo jumbo. I love you all. Let me know what you think. If you have any ideas or whatever for records, because I know what I like, but I'm sure this year will be wonderful. Have a good year, everyone. Kisses.